the spot I'm standing right now is the spot where a temple was going to be built. This temple never got any further than laying the cornerstones, but for a short time, Far West was the headquarters of the church. In fact, the Doctrine and Covenants from section 113 to section 120 is received here. There's even this nice monument behind me that memorializes some of these revelations that were given. For our purposes, the reason why we've come here today is because this is the place where Joseph Smith records the 1838 account of the first vision. This is the canon account of the first vision. It's Joseph Smith's official history, part of which is excerpted, placed into the scriptures, canonized, and today is found in the Pearl of Great Price. Understanding the context of what was going on in Joseph Smith's life helps us understand why in this account of the first vision, he emphasized certain things that he didn't in other accounts of the first vision. He comes here after being evicted from his home in Kirtland, Ohio. He was afraid for his life and was forced to flee here. And when he gets here in Far West, he finds that the local settlers are just as hostile here as well and want to forcibly evict the saints from Far West. So Joseph Smith at this point has told the story on several occasions, but now he's going to write his official history. So he sits down and he gets precise dates, exact locations. He gives a lot of background and context and detail. He mentions that he visited a various number of churches before he decided to approach God directly. He mentions that when God and Jesus Christ appeared to him, they told him that none of the churches were true and that there had to be a restoration that happened. He also goes out of his way to mention that when he first told a preacher about the first vision, he received nothing but scorn and persecution. The environment surrounding Joseph, where he's in the midst of all this hostility, shapes this account of the first vision and causes him to reflect on the parts of the message of the first vision that have to do with the place of the church among other churches and why there is so much persecution and opposition to the message. So here in Far West is where the account of the first vision that most missionaries teach from and most church members study directly was written down for the first time.